First tonight, stay put during an attack or you could get fired. A union president says that's exactly what a new KCATA policy tells bus drivers to do. KCTV5's Emily Rittman got a copy of the policy and the grievance filed against it. And Emily, drivers have been talking to you about their concerns for the last few months. What are they saying tonight?
Brad, some drivers want this 3.5-page policy change. They say disciplining drivers for defending themselves is not the answer.
After this brutal attack on a bus driver with a baseball bat, the victim's coworkers stood by her side as the suspect faced a judge in court.
What they're trying to tell us to do is just sit there and take whatever goes down.
16 days after the bat attack, the KCATA approved a new policy that requires bus drivers to stay behind a barrier. The policy states that any operator who leaves the enclosed barrier area during a passenger dispute will be subject to termination.
Hey, look, you can't even protect yourself. So that is very disturbing to us.
ATU President Jonathan Walker says staying behind the barrier would not be an issue if the safety shields were fully enclosed. But the shields have openings that passengers have reached around to spit and throw liquids at drivers.
We're going to put up a half petition, and now we're going to require you in steps that you're subject to lose your way of life and lose your life sitting behind the shield and can't come out.
On June 18th, KCTV5 News asked for statistics for assaults against KCATA drivers. We asked again on June 19th and again yesterday. Today, we received these stats. According to the KCATA, last year they had 12 physical assaults against drivers and 942 disruptions, meaning a driver stopped the bus to call for help. That includes medical emergencies. So far this year, the KCATA says 3 drivers were physically assaulted and they've had 420 disruptions. We asked for an on-camera interview to allow the KCATA to respond to Walker's concerns about the new policy. They declined and sent a written statement that said in part, "The protective barriers are just one piece of Ride KC's safety package. We now have dedicated KCPD officers who quickly respond to operator calls for assistance. The buses are all equipped with surveillance cameras, and all of our operators have completed TSA de-escalation training so they can defuse a confrontation before it escalates." We showed the statement to Walker.
I can sum it up in about 3 words: politics as usual. That's all I have to say.
Walker says the union will continue to oppose the new policy and fight to get fully enclosed barriers. The new policy will take effect July 8th. Live in the studio, Emily Rittman, KCTV5 News.
Thanks, Emily.